I'm sitting kind of in the dark. That's why I look dark. My light's not on. I was actually about to go to bed. I was gonna wash my face, probably shower, but then I was like, I'll just wait till the morning to shower. I'm waiting for my clothes to get out of the dryer. So I want to talk about something. Okay, that dang pesky forgiveness. Okay, I am having a really hard time forgiving myself. You know, in certain situations. But I have to remember when I did certain things, I was a different person. And I didn't have the necessary tools that I have now, right? To do things better, you know, more mindful, more aware, you know? Um, it's so hard for me to forgive myself and then also have to remind myself it's been a rough life, okay? It's been a hard one, and I know sometimes people see me, hear the way I speak. You either think I'm ghetto or you think I've, just had an easy life. There's like no in between, okay? I have not had the easiest life. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. And people are actually surprised when they hear my story. And I have to remember that because of those things, I was the way I was, for many years, okay? And that's just so hard for me to just forgive myself and let go, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know why that's so hard for me. Like, I'll forgive other people, like, no problem. No problem at all. But myself, it's like I'm more critical of myself in certain situations, And do you ever like think about a situation that you were in where you were happy, right? Like so happy, and you maybe overreacted over a situation or acted a way you shouldn't have, or maybe said things you shouldn't have, or treated a person a way that you shouldn't have. Yeah, I that's how I feel, because at that time I thought I had it all figured out, okay? I thought I knew everything, and I didn't. I didn't know anything. And, I know we go through these things and phases in life to help us grow and prepare us for the future, right? But I have so much regret over things I did, and it's sad, mainly sad, because I can cut somebody with my words alone. Like, I'm very capable of that, like, no problem. And that's how I used to protect myself against people, because from a young age, I was on my own young, I was 15 when I was on my own, So I had just learned that to protect myself from people, to protect myself so that I don't get taken advantage of, right? Which I still ended up getting taken advantage of. Like we get into these situations, right? And then we're like, okay, cool. That ain't happening again. Oh, I wish a motherfucker would, right? And then there you go. Fucking whatever. It happened a long time ago. I'm not even gonna dwell on that. But, it's just because sometimes when I think about myself back then, I'm like, God, you were so like naive to certain things, and things that were obvious in front of you, and you just ignored them. And I noticed that, like if I don't feel like dealing with something at that particular time, like I won't. Like I'll like ignore all the signs or whatever, and I'll just fucking be like, oh well, and just go with it. And then before I know it, I'm like, what the fuck did I just do? How did I get here? And I don't know if it's because I don't really like confrontation or anything like that. Believe it or not, I don't like confrontation. I don't like you know I really don't like being in the middle of drama, but obviously I do talk about drama, right? But for me, I like to stay out of, like, don't involve me, in my real life, But it's crazy because these last 2 years or year and a half that I've been on my little healing journey, right? I've been in nothing but drama. I've been in nothing but drama, like, I swear. And it's not because of me. It's of course not. It's not because of me. I swear I was an innocent bystander, you know. Um and I just end up there, like, in the middle of drama, and I'm like, you know what? When I was younger, I didn't used to speak up for myself. I never used to use my voice, and that's why now I'm more to where I'll speak up about it, especially if it's about myself, because I used to just be like, oh well, I just won't talk to that person anymore, whatever. Now I make it a point because I feel if you're wronged, like if somebody wronged me, I'm like, oh well, they did it to me, it's okay, whatever, because I think very much of myself, but like this dude that fucking scammed me, I was like, okay, this guy is gonna do it to somebody else. He's been doing it. I have to say something because I was starting to feel really guilty for not saying anything, right? Even though I saw the red flags, but I was just, pushing it off, keeping busy, ignoring it like I always do. Just ignoring or avoiding shit, till I can't ignore it anymore. That's kind of how I am, But, and I just, no matter how much you learn about yourself and you heal and you go through things, like, I don't know what it is, like, I just cannot, like, forgive myself for some things, and I just don't know why, even though I know, like, why I did that or why I was doing that or whatever, or like, I still don't forgive myself for it. And that has been so hard for me lately. And that's why, like, I have been so much, like, into my feelings, like, big time. Like, I have been very, like, emotional lately. And I just don't understand what it is. And I don't really want to, like, talk to anybody, really, I just kind of want to be by myself. And I don't know if it's just because I'm just processing shit or what it is. But, we're just human, all of us. Like, we're only human. And we can't be so harsh on ourselves when the world itself is harsh as it is, So somehow I have to learn how to just let it go, like, and I don't know why it's just so hard for me, like, I don't know. That's just what I'm having trouble with right now, and that's what I'm trying to work through. Anyways, I just wanted to vent really quick. Oh, also, oh my gosh, something scary happened to me. Really quick, off the subject. I was driving, right, and um, I couldn't get on the highway to get home, so I had to take a bunch of fucking back streets, which I hate. So I take these back streets, right, and there's one car. It was a four-way stop. There was one car, like, let the other car go, let the other car go, and then they were just, like, parked there, like, not even taking their turn. So I went, and it was like I was in a scary movie. I know the person wasn't following me, but in my mind, I was like, oh my gosh, it felt like this car was following me, and but it wasn't. But it's just because, like, you know how I watch like a lot of scary stuff. I was like, this is like the beginning of a scary movie. An innocent bystander just driving home, and somebody just follows her home. Like, yeah, I was like, that would be a good one. But yeah, I knew it was this car because he had one of his I guess it's like the fog lights at the bottom. One of them was like broken and the other one wasn't. Like, I get little details like that just in case, you know. But so I was like driving and this guy, like this person's like, I felt like he was following me, but it wasn't. But he wasn't. But it was scary because it was dark and it was a path I did not want to take. So yeah. Anyways, all right. Well, that's enough. I'm gonna go check my clothes and go to bed because I have work tomorrow. Okay. Bye bye.